where was I? Okay, yeah, I wanted to briefly talk about this Taylor Decker thing. I didn't have any show notes on it, but you brought it up, Detroit fan. So wanted to kind of talk about my thoughts on this. So look, if Taylor Decker comes back, am I upset? Probably not. I mean, for one, he offers a leadership, he offers the experience, and he's, for the most part, been a consistently good player, right? I mean, 2024 was his lone Pro Bowl season. This year he played in 14 games. The year prior he played in 14 games. You're probably going to get somewhere in that range. You're probably going to get 14, 15 games out of him. The days of him getting all 17 games are over, and they really never existed for the most part. You know, I don't think he's going to get much healthier. I also don't know exactly what his contract situation is. Here's the thing. If he comes back, you could say, well, that's one less position that you need to fill, right? You just saw what happened when Frank Ragnow went away, and that wasn't great. So you figure you'd like to just have Taylor Decker back. The problem, of course, is that Taylor Decker is going to be 33 years old. And if you cut him, you could use that money to, sign his replacement, draft his replacement, whatever, trade for his replacement, whatever. If you keep him, let me actually look at his, let's see, does it not show me his contract? AAV. No, wait, that's career. No, never mind. Hold on. I thought it would show me on this website. Let me see. Taylor Decker contract. Let me just look it up here on Spot Track. So, 2026 cap hit is $21 million. So you keep him next year, you're going to be paying him $24 million. So that was, this year, I see. Because 2025 was, last year, right? That's what it's saying. This will be his 30. Yeah, okay. I get confused because this year is 2026, so I thought that meant for last. No. 2026, he'll be making $21 million. You cut him, it's only $9 million in dead cap. And again, you can use that $21 million, the money you were going to pay him, you can use that to go out and get his replacement. Again, you only have him under contract for next year and then the year after that. Now, realistically, is he going to be the kind of player that he was, say, in 2024? Probably not. He's never been an all-pro caliber guy. He's a warrior. He is a fighter. He exudes a lot of the culture, I think, that this team really believes in. So in that regard, I'm fine with him coming back. At the same time, I don't mind, look, Taylor, you done a lot for us. You got us to a couple of NFC North titles. We need to move on. We need to really retool this offensive line. And unfortunately, we just can't fit you in that. I can understand that too. I don't understand exactly getting dogmatic one way or the other. Like, if you're like, oh my gosh, we need to go ahead and we need to get rid of him because he's old and he's terrible or what. Okay. Like, you can certainly get a whole lot worse than Taylor Decker. And a lot of teams will probably, bite on him for sure. Think of like a Kevin Zeitler, let me just pull up Kevin Zeitler. He's probably actually a similar player in a lot of ways to Taylor Decker. Just a one-time Pro Bowler. He was in his late 30s. He got picked up by Detroit in a one-year deal. He got picked up last year by Tennessee in a one-year deal. Both those guys, they played 15, 14. I mean, in Zeitler's case, he played 16 games this year and this past year. He's not nearly as beat up as Taylor Decker is. But once again, Taylor Decker, he is a lot of this culture. He is a lot of the toughness culture, especially on that offensive line. And he knows, he knows the guys. It's like the chemistry's already there. And he offers that veteran leadership, which you just don't have outside of, I guess you could say, Penei Sewell. He's already a captain. I guess it's weird to consider him a veteran when I remember when he was drafted. But hey, he's been in the league for half a decade at this point. So I guess he is a veteran. Either way, I'm fine with keeping Taylor Decker if they can make it work. They still need to address the offensive line. They still need to, either, free agency, draft, trade. Those are your three options to fix the offense. Excuse me. There's your three options to fix the offensive line. Free agency, draft, trade. You would behoove you to do multiple of those things. Like, it would behoove you to draft offensive line help. It would probably behoove you to also sign offensive line help. The one thing you can't do is do nothing. So if Taylor Decker coming back in some way enables Brad Holmes to think I don't need to do anything, that's bad, because he can't do that. That's not an acceptable end. He just can't. I would not be happy about that. Nor should anybody be happy about that. So yeah, I like Taylor Decker. I'd like to see him back if it makes sense, and if we can continue to, make our offensive line a strength like it once was, then make it work. But maybe it's past that point. I don't know. Hey, YouTube, if you like clips like that, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We've got live shows every Tuesday night. Hope to see you there.